What's up, Smith Game friends? Welcome to the channel, and in today's video we are going to review another Disney movie, but this one is our first princess movie, and that is Cinderella. That's right, guys, the 1950 movie, or aka Cinderella. So guys, before we do, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, turn it on. You guys want to see more videos. Now, dear friends, let's review Cinderella that came out in 1950. So it came out back in 1950. So let's do it. So Cinderella. So first of all, you have to know Cinderella is a anime movie that is based on the fairy tale character Cinderella. So this is the second princess movie, and the first one was Snow White, and that's really cool. And also, you guys know I actually reviewed all other Disney movies as well, but not Snow White. If you guys haven't seen my review of other Disney reviews, I'll post a link down in the description box below. You guys go check it out, really cool. And check out my review of the Batman season 1 24 series. The link down below. Basically, yeah. So anyway, guys. Let me tell you something. In my opinion, I absolutely love this movie, and the reason why I love this movie because I know it's weird for a guy who actually watches princess movies, but I actually do like watching the princess movies, like The Little Mermaid. I reviewed that on the channel. Did you know that? That was our second. This is our second princess movie now. Instead of first. Princess Jasmine. Princess Tiana. Rapunzel, and everyone else. Basically, yeah. And Cinderella is one of my favorites, and I really love this movie. And it's really cool, basically, yeah. And so guys, let's go and talk about the actual story of the movie. But before we do, guys, if you guys haven't seen this movie, go check it out. It's on Disney Plus. It's on Disney Plus. You can find DVD, Blu-ray, 4K, also that, or maybe VHS. You guys select VHS. It might be on that, basically, yeah. So guys, let's get into the story of the movie. So basically, guys, first time I watched this movie was years ago on VHS, and I really loved this movie. Like I said, it's a really cool film, and I really love the characters, especially the mice, like Jack and Gus. Gus, basically, he goes. Or stuff. So yeah. So now, guys, let's get into the story. So I watched the movie yesterday 3 times. So now I'm gonna and also I watched it again this morning, and I wrote my own synopsis. You guys see there, my own synopsis. Like to read, please do so, and it'll be awesome, basically, yeah. So it says here, Cinderella, a young and beautiful girl who lives with her wicked stepmother, Lady Tremaine, a cruel and cold-hearted woman who has mistreated Cinderella with chores and abusive nature, along with her daughters Drizella and Anastasia. Meanwhile, the kingdom of Cinderella's village produced a huge ball for the Prince Charming's homecoming rival, yeah, and able to get the prince a wife. Therefore, Cinderella's crew family got invited and ruined her dress for the ball. Basically, they ruined her dress, right? So, she has help by her very godmother, who made her wish come true. Therefore, Cinderella went to the ball and fell in love with the prince, and left with one last slipper. But the kingdom went for a search to find the one to fit the slipper. Therefore, Cinderella must find a way to place her foot in the last slipper for marriage to Prince. Can't Cinderella be free from her bedroom and fit the glass slipper before Lady Tremaine keep her forever, basically. So anyway guys, this movie follows Cinderella, who is a basically guys there's a backstory where she was basically she would live with her father, and so she hadn't got a mother figure. Basically her mother actually died when she was a little kid, well before the baby, and so it didn't dress up, and I know that happened. So anyway, he remarried and he married to Lady Tremaine, and when he died, she actually control over Cinderella and do everything, basically treat her like a servant, basically. So anyway, guys, you open the movie, we see Cinderella was asleep, and then we see some animals like birds, mice, and like that. And after he calls, they woke her up, and it's like a dream is a wish of someday, basically. It comes about. Was all only dreaming, we just don't believe in a dream that you wish will come true. Basically, that's the song she put in there, and that's really cool. I love that song. Basically, after that, she goes up and do her chores. Basically, feeding the feeding the animals, especially the mice, but she's got a new mice named Gus, and Jack Jack, I'm gonna say Jack, actually helps him on the way to Lucifer, the bacteria cat, who actually tricked so to get Bruno out, the dog, and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, guys, a few scenes later, the king actually found out that his son coming home on that day, so he has to want to produce a ball for that evening for his homecoming, basically. So anyway, guys, he sent invitations to all the plays, basically. Everybody's allowed to attend, but the Lady Tremaine is like to Cinderella, yes, you can come if you have your chores done. So, and I mean if. So basically, guys, Cinderella getting very excited for the ball, get her dress ready. Well, she's going to get her dress ready because, the mice actually done a dress, really cool, is put on, and then the got up and like, oh, that's my sash, that's my ribbon. She ripped all the dress up apart, went oh no, and you see, she's like, come on, girls, we can't be late, and she goes, good night, basically. They see her runs off like emotional stress. Like this is that guys. This shows like this shows how abusive you have how abusive Lady Tremaine is. Like she doesn't care. All she cares about is her money. She reminds me of Fiona from Cinderella story. That you know, I reviewed that on the channel. Guys, haven't seen that review, I'll post a link down in the description box below. Check it out, right? So anyway, guys, she actually come across very dumb mother. She goes, "Baba the boo, the biddy boo, dibbity bubbly boo." Well, you probably get a what you got, bibbity bubbly boo. Basically, she turned the pumpkin into a carriage. She turned Bruno into the doorman. Basically, the horse into a coachman, and the mice turned into the horses. So anyway, they all go to the ball, and she got up, she was there, and she danced with the prince, very nice, and she has to go back about 12 a.m. because the spell won't last long. So anyway, she does that. The last slipper. This is where the Duke actually got told off by the king. He goes, she's what? And stuff. He went, you traitor! He goes, sabotage! Treason! Trying to kill him, basically. So basically, in his last slipper, they need to find about fighting Cinderella, basically. So they actually go find her, went out of the house until they went to Lake Mains, where Cinderella actually was like telling everything's like basically happy, and Lake Main knew about it. She knew what was something up. So basically, she locked her in a bedroom, top of the tower, basically, and so she tried to get out, but the mice are able to get the key out. Lucifer tried to take out Doctor until they managed to get Bruno to come back, and he actually got him, and he actually shot out thanks to the mice with the key. Shot to him. Other girls actually found the slipper. This is where he lost the slipper. Well, he broke accidentally by a Lady Tremaine acted on purpose, and so she got another one. Fitzer thought really like fit. You guys know Cinderella has small feet because some of her shoes are a bit too big for her, but they keep coming off. So that's definitely true. And so anyway, she gets married Prince Charming, and they have to go off on a honeymoon, basically with a horse at the front, and Bruno wearing a nice dog collar. Really nice, I love that. But yeah, the guy's down story of Cinderella. Let me tell you, that story is really sad. It's sad, happy, and actually emotional as well, because you have to feel sorry for Cinderella, but you have to feel happy for her when she goes off to the ball, when she met the actual prince, and she actually goes off and gets married. Really cool. I actually like that. Really cool story. Basically, the guys, before I go, I'm going to move out of 10. My favorite scene is the opening of the book. Like, they don't do that now, innit, guys? They'll do that. The book. We got the book of the storybook. They did that with Cinderella, Robin Hood. They did that with Pinocchio. They did that with Snow White. But they don't do that anymore, do they? They don't do that anymore. Like, I would love if they might bring back that storybook opening back. I love to see that back, I do. And also, guys, wish come true, that really was in the bed, sing that song about the dream she had. Bruno, when he dreamed about chasing Lucifer and everything. Jack Jazz, I like that. I like him. He's my favorite mouse character. I love him. He goes, Jack Jazz, need the feet. Yeah. And stuff, basically. He goes, oh, breakfast. He goes, basically. Third one really cool when she turned everything all out. Both Cinderella guys, she's like, oh, Mrs. Thatcher, you. And she's like, you, Bruno. She's like, who, him? Like, come on. Like, the ball. I love that, guys. I feel sorry with the prince. He actually stood there bowing, and every girl he's like, oh, he's like bored. I feel sorry for him. He don't want it, and he then the Cinderella, and the game's like, he's like, Walt, with the Waltz, and he goes, the lights. And stuff, and he's trying to get over the balcony. And stuff. Sing Sweet Nightingale. That was really cool when she the stepsisters trying to sing that, because their singing is atrocious. But Cinderella got a sweet voice. Lucifer really cool when he tried to get Jack Gus and stuff. There's a little bit of Tom and Jerry reference there. The bed fight really cool. What I mean about the bed fight. That's in the bed fight. Yeah, the bed fight on the chains. You know, someone try to kill him, basically. When he cut down the chandelier, and he went down and went, and the ending's really cool. Cinderella get married and stuff. Although this movie based on fairy tale story Cinderella. So basically, yeah. So guys, that's my review of Cinderella. 1950 movie. Overall, the movie is absolutely cool. If you guys haven't seen this movie, go check it out. Regional movie. It's on Disney Plus, my friend VHS, and also on other media as well. So guys, thanks so much for watching. Tomorrow we will be doing a comparison video between Jurassic Park and Dinosaur. That's coming up. But yeah, and guys, next review we will be reviewing King Kong 1976 movie. So yeah. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Please take care of yourself, like, comment, subscribe, and bye!